For fuck's sake! Back to the Future, an absolute classic. A trilogy so radical, so different, so ahead of its time. Back to the Future for many will go down as the greatest sci-fi saga ever made, with characters you grow attached to and a memorable plot that spans across all three films, taking you through an exciting journey that has been passed on through generations and will continue to do so. Okay, so the film begins in Doc Brown's house. Now, Marty actually comes to look for Doc before school. Okay, so here's the thing. Marty's come to Doc's before school, right? So, the sort of reason for this scene is to show that Marty's actually late for school. Because if you go to this part...
It's 8 o'clock.
Perfect. I smell it worked. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn. I'm late for school.
There you go. Marty clearly is late. But my problem with this scene is, why is Marty depending on Doc's clocks? I mean, okay, number one, he's clearly up for school anyway, so shouldn't he know the time? And number two, why is he going to Doc's before school anyway? I mean, seriously, you've got school, Marty. You shouldn't be wasting time going to Doc Brown's house. What is wrong with you? So anyway, Marty finally gets his act together and actually goes to school. But here's where the opening scene's problems lie even deeper for me. This line that Jennifer says right here.
Oh, Jennifer.
Marty, don't go this way. Strickland's looking for you. If you get caught, it'll be 4 tardies in a row.
Okay. Jennifer just said to Marty, if Strickland catches you, this will be 4 tardies in a row. So Marty's done this 3 other times. Like seriously, 3 times he's been late. I know he's young, but surely to God, if he's going to Doc Brown's house before school and actually going off his clocks, that's got to tell you something. I know it probably sounds like I'm nitpicking, but this is the start of the film, and this has always bugged me. And I always thought it was really inappropriate how close Strickland got to Marty right here. I mean, look at how close he is there. Like, literally, nose to nose. I mean, that's supposed to be Marty's headmaster, and he's getting that close. If my headmaster got that close to me, I'd have kicked his fucking arse. Okay, so this next scene is where Marty and his band are auditioning to perform at the Battle of the Bands. Now, obviously here, Marty unfortunately gets rejected, and I'll tell you what, yeah, the look on his face, the look on Michael J. Fox's face, he acts this beautifully. He looks like he just wants to burst into tears. Look at him, I feel so sorry for him. I just want to give him a big hug. Poor Marty, man. So the next scene, we have Marty and Jennifer basically walking after school. Marty's obviously very disappointed that he got rejected at the Battle of the Bands, and Jennifer's trying to console him. Now, you've got this woman here who's basically trying to save the clock tower from being destroyed. So Marty gives her a bit of money, you know, to get rid of her, and he keeps the flyer. You know, the flyer that plays a massive role in the film. So Jennifer's dad comes to pick her up, and Marty says he'll call her later. But unfortunately for Marty, Jennifer's going to her grandma's. But luckily, Jennifer thinks, oh, I'll give Marty my grandma's number. So that's exactly what she does. In fact, let's try and ring this number. Let's see if Jennifer's grandma does really answer. So, we've got 555 4823. Let's see if she answers.
Hello?
Yeah, is that Jennifer's grandma?
Yes? Who is this?
Yeah, this is your boy Jones.
My what?
Your boy Jones.
What do you want?
I'm just wondering, is Jennifer coming over?
Yes, she's coming for coffee and cake.
Just to let you.
Why the fuck are you ringing me? Stupid fucking kids ringing me. I fucking die.
Just to let you know that Marty's gonna be.
I'll kick your ass, honey.
That Marty's. Oh, fuck off, you stupid old bitch. Fuck. She is fucking loud. I kinda like her. So, Marty comes home to discover his family's cars have been absolutely writ off. Poor Marty. It's just not his day today. First off, he gets rejected for the Battle of the Bands, and then this happens. Man. So then when Marty enters the house, we find out that it was actually Biff who's responsible for the crash, and he's not willing to pay for the insurance. That's pretty dickish of Biff, although as the movie goes on, you find out that he's always been a complete dick, especially to Marty's old man. So Marty basically pulls his heart out to George, telling him, oh, I needed that car tomorrow night, and all George can say is that he's sorry. I mean, okay, fair enough, he probably can't afford it, but talk about kicking a guy when he's down. So then we're introduced to Marty's mother and his sister and his brother. His brother fucks off to work, and his sister's sitting there all depressed like, oh, I'm never going to find a boyfriend. Oh, I'm going to be single forever. But then Marty's mother tries to console her and goes, well, I met your father. And then she basically goes into a long story of how they stupidly met, where Marty's dad was in the middle of a road and got run over by Marty's mum's dad. Yeah, it'll make a lot more sense as the movie goes on. But anyway, it's a pretty depressing tale, to be honest. They look like the most miserable couple ever. He just sits there watching telly, and she just sits there all depressed like, fuck, why the fuck did I marry this guy? Poor Lorraine. And this is a scene where Marty first sees the DeLorean time machine, and this is the first physical appearance of Doc Brown, obviously after the fucking being late for school fiasco. So Doc decides, okay, I'm going to test time travel with my dog. And this is the scene right here. So it gets up to 88 miles per hour, and poor little Einstein goes 1 minute into the future. But here's something that really bugged me. Now I know this was like 1984 when this movie was first produced, but look at the fire. It's going through Marty's leg. Realistically, that would burn him. I mean, literally, that is making contact with his foot. So how the fuck does that not burn him? Again, this is 1984. Special effects were, you know, very new at the time. But still, come on now. Star Wars did it. You can do it. Back to the Future. If you've watched the film, you know, Marty goes back in time because Doc got shot through the Libyans because Doc stole plutonium. So Marty ends up going back to 1955, and as we were told by Lorraine from 1985 earlier, Marty's dad got hit by a car because he was in the middle of the road. Well, it turns out he was peeping on some girl getting changed, and Marty actually saw him in the road because he went back to 1955, pushed him out the way, and Marty got hit. So now you've got this scene here, and to me this is a really creepy scene, basically because when Marty sees her, he's like, whoa, yeah, this is my mother. But what he actually says is this.
My name is Lorraine. Lorraine Baines?
Yeah. But you're so thin.
That's really creepy. I know, you know, he's just realised who it was, but the fact that he was gonna say, but you're hot. I'm sorry, there was no way he wasn't. Just listen.
But you're so
He was definitely saying she was hot. Yeah, I know, you know, it's a big shock, but that's fucking creepy. And the thing is, regardless of how messed up that is, Lorraine's just a fucking weirdo. I mean, seriously, she's creepy. She's so, like, stalkerish. I mean, was she like this to George? I'm guessing not, considering the way their relationship is. but seriously, that girl needs some tips on how to pull blokes, because she just doesn't do it, because she just can't. She's fucking creepy. Yo guys, this is Jones, interrupting Jones. Anyway, yeah, this is the end of part 1. I was going to make this one whole video, but it's going to be quite long. I think I'm only like a quarter of the way through the film. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload this. I'm going to call it part 1. The other parts will be coming over the next few weeks. It's quite a big project I've got here, and I really want to put effort into it, but I'm impatient. I want to get people's feedback like straight away for this. So I'm going to upload the first part. Hope you enjoy it. Whether you're a Back to the Future fan or not, it's not perfect, but it's something different that I wanted to try out. So yeah, until the next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.